Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Marcus Higgs from Saudi Arabia. Well, in Saudi Arabia. Welcome to everyone around the world. Today we're going to have a class about eternal youth, right? Staying forever young and looking at the science behind it and the breakthroughs that are happening. Today's class is for advanced students, well, intermediate and advanced. We're going to look at some vocabulary, and after that, some collocations, and then have a discussion. All right. If you want to join, click on the green button in the top. If you're watching on YouTube, we are at verbling.com. All right. Once again, let me say hello to everyone. And nobody answered. Come on, guys. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, Boo. All right, there you guys go. Hey, Faisal. All right, Julio, I heard you. All right, let's jump into it. Very simple. The third question is going to be, what time is it where you are? So we have 3 questions for introduction. Your name, what city or country you're in right now, and the third thing is, what time is it where you are? I'll be Higgs, and right now I'm in Saudi Arabia, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, and here it is 5:06 p.m. 5:06 p.m. All right, Julio, how are you?
Hey, hello everybody. My name is Julio, and from Mexico, and I'm in Mexico right now. And my time is 9:07 a.m.
9 in the morning.
That's right.
Morning,
Very early in
Julio.
the morning for me.
Yes. Not very early, but it's early. It's morning, yeah.
Well,
All
for
right.
me it is very early.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're here studying English. All right.
Okay, it's nice to see you, teacher.
Good to see you, Julio. Anton, please introduce yourself.
Yes, my name is Anton. I live in Merida, in Spain, and now it is 4:07 p.m.
4:07 p.m. All right. Yeah, 1 hour behind me. And what time do you have dinner?
Sorry?
What time do you have dinner?
Ah, 2 hours ago.
You had dinner 2 hours ago or lunch 2 hours ago?
Oh, sorry. Yes, dinner is 9 p.m.
9
of
p.m. at
course.
night. Yeah. I know the Spanish always eat their dinners very late. 9 at.
Mm-hmm. It's
All
true.
right. Good to see you, Anton.
Thank you.
All right. Vu, how do you do? I think you're
Um,
on.
I'm
There you
good. I'm good, teacher. My name is Vũ. I'm from Vietnam. Now it is 9 p.m. in the evening.
go. Okay. At night.
Yes,
At night. Yeah, in the
yes.
evening. Yeah. It's 9 p.m. All right. What time did you have your dinner?
Uh, about 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Good. All right.
How
Good to see
about
you,
you?
Vu. I haven't had dinner yet. It is 5 o'clock. Maybe I will eat at 7 p.m. in 2 hours.
Yes,
But yeah. But I'm doing well.
yes, teacher.
Facial.
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Faisal, and I live in Indonesia. And then, if the Julio is 9 a.m., in here it's about 180 degrees different. It's 9 p.m. same as Vu. And
Name
then,
is Vu.
just that.
All right. Cool. You're in the same longitude as Vu for time. You're in Malaysia, right, Facial?
No, Indonesia. Indonesia.
Indonesia.
No.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
Okay. And Vu is in Vietnam.
Yeah. We are in
Yes.
Wonder Game now.
All right. Cool. Good to see you, Facial, and both of you. Saku,
And
please introduce yourself.
Okay. How do you cheer, everyone? My name is Saku. I'm from Vietnam. And now, yeah, it's 9:10 p.m.
9:10. Okay, same time zone. And the last one, it's good to see you, Saku.
Okay.
Hide. Hi.
Hello, my name is Haida from Japan. Now 11:10 p.m.
11:10. 11:10 p.m. All right, so we're all around the globe tonight. This morning, today, whatever time you want. It's good to see you all here. Let me give you the link. It is in the Google chat, and I will put it on the screen. Boom shakalaka. All right. Today we're going to be talking about eternal youth. Okay. Let's start with some vocabulary. First of all, can everybody see the document?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Good, Julio.
Yes.
Good, Boo. All right. Are you facial? Saku? All right. If you can't see it, you can click on my box, and if you click it, it will stay and not move. All right. Let's look at some vocabulary first. On the left are our words, and on the right are our meanings. All right, let's connect the left with the right. I'll do the first one as an example, eternal. Vu, can you take dismiss? Saku, can you do regenerate? Julio, do estimate. Hide, can you do inevitable? Facial, can you please do indefinite? And Anton, you'll do extend. Okay? So eternal is an adjective, and it means, would anybody want to guess?
Forever.
Forever, that is correct. Ding dong, ding dong. All right. Vu, are you ready with dismiss?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Smith say something is not important.
Ding dong, ding dong. Very good. You can see it down here at the bottom. Line number 1 and 2. Most people would probably dismiss.
Miss.
It's a verb saying
Yes.
they're not important. All right, good, good, very good. Anton, are you ready with extend?
Yes. Extend is make longer.
Ding dong, ding dong. All right. You can extend time. You can extend the length of something. All right. Julio, regenerate.
It was well generate. It's make again.
Okay. Generate mean ding dong ding dong. Let me give it to you. Generate generate means to make or to produce.
Mm,
Re means again. So regenerate, to make it again. Hello, MP. Facial, can you please do yours? Indefinite.
Indefinite is certain to happen, cannot be stopped. Is that right?
Can you say that again? Certain to happen?
Certain, yeah, certain to happen, cannot be stopped.
No,
Um,
sorry. Try it again. There are only two.
Not fixed the end.
Not fixed N, all right? So definite means there's an end. Indefinite means there's no end. There's no fixed end. You will see it inside the passage. You'll see an indefinite lifespan. It's an adjective. And our last one, inevitable. Oh, sorry, no, there are two more, sorry. Inevitable, please hide. Was that hide?
Oh, I might be estimate.
Your estimate? Okay, what does estimate mean, hide?
You say so. Guess.
To guess. Ding dong, ding dong. And who was the last one? Inevitable.
wait.
Who said it?
Wait.
Okay. What's inevitable?
Okay, it's easy for me. The last one, inevitable mean certain to happen, cannot be stopped.
All right, it's an adjective. Very good. Inevitably, if that's a word, Sako was going to get that right. It is inevitable that he would get it right. It is certain that he would get it right because it was the last one. All right, very good. All right, so those are our words for today. You will see them highlighted in the story. There are also some underlined words we will look at later. At the bottom of our story, there are 4 words: ghastly, an accountant, marriage, and 1,000. Okay. Briefly look at the story and try to put those words in the correct places. You see where it says 1, 2, okay? Put these words in the correct spaces. I want it to be very quick, so I'm only going to give you 20 seconds to do it. Okay? Beginning now. All right. All right, Ampero, what do you think number 1 is?
Um,
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 a man would live on average to years or so.
1,000. 1,000.
Ding dong ding dong. Very good. 1,000 years. Okay. Very good, Ampero. Vu, what do you think number 2 is?
Oh, ghastly, ghastly.
Ghastly.
I think
Ghastly.
ghastly.
Why do you think it's ghastly?
I don't know this word.
Because
I guess.
it is the only word I don't know. All right, it is an adjective,
Yes.
and it's describing. Only an adjective. Usually, an adjective would go before a noun. The other 2
Mm,
words are an accountant and marriage. Okay. Very
yes.
good guess. Very good guess. It's the only word you don't know. Anton, what do you think is number 3? Anton? Okay. What says you? What do you say, Julio?
Sorry.
That's okay.
Uh, okay. Uh, I guess it's an accountant.
Why do you guess that?
Uh, because I think it's a profession, a job. It's an accountant, teacher, or a doctor. It's
Very
a
good.
person who counts money or an enterprise or something like that.
All right. Very good. Very good. The other jobs are professions. Exactly. Beautiful. And the last one would be marriage. All right. There are 6 paragraphs, 7 people. We're going to start with Saku. Can you read the first paragraph? Julio, can you please read the second paragraph, and so on. Vu, do not worry. We'll get you to read something else. Saku, can you please begin throughout history? Is it big enough for you guys? Ampy, is it big enough for you?
Works for me.
Okay, good, Julio. Guys, can you see the words, or do you want me to make it bigger? Okay, I'll just make it bigger. Let's just
Not
go. Let's
enough.
go.
A little bit. Like,
You would complain, Ampero. Oh, here you go. I'm joking. There you go. Good. All right, let's start with Saku. Okay. Class, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Saku maybe is not there. Let's pause for a moment. Yeah, Saku just dropped out. Class, looking at the words we have, ghastly, eternal, inevitable, and knowing that the comment or the title of today's class is Eternal Youth, what do you think the article is about? Let me get some predictions. What do you think the article is about?
I think it's about some scientific breakthroughs that would allow humanity to extend their lifespan.
Okay. All right. Anybody else? Any other ideas?
Medicine has proceeded advanced a lot. So people get sick very few, really, very rare case.
People rarely get sick. Okay, so we have medical breakthroughs, is what Julio mentioned, and no, he said scientific breakthroughs. Hyde said medicine, maybe about medicine. Okay. All right. Let's begin. Let's begin. Julio, we'll start with you since Saku dropped out.
Sure, no problem. Throughout history, there have been stories of mankind's search for eternal youth. Most people would probably dismiss these stories as being myths. However, there are scientists who state with confidence that there are people alive today who will live for 1,000 years or longer.
Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Hyde?
It is said that scientific breakthroughs will soon allow the body to regenerate cells indefinitely. The end would only come if there were a fatal accident. By calculating the chance of the kind of happening, it is estimated that man would live on average to 1,000 years or so.
Hmm. Okay. Let's continue on. Facial?
Does this mean that we will live for years in pain or with various ghastly illnesses which are associated with old age? Apparently not. Diseases such as Alzheimer's or cancer are not inevitable, scientists insist.
Okay. Continue on. Anton?
Uh, does it does this mean or
The prospect? No, the prospect.
okay. Sorry. The the prospect of virtual immortality raised many issues, both moral and practical. Are scientists playing God? Do we have the right to allow people to live indefinitely? While some commentators are horrified at the prospect, others argue that there is little difference between extending someone's life and saving it.
That's an interesting point. Okay. Do we have the right to have people live so long? Is it the same as saving someone's life? Ampi.
An indefinite lifespan also leads to more practical problems. What would one actually do for 1,000 years? Is it possible to work in one field for all that time? Would someone want to be an accountant, teacher, or doctor for millennium? The family structure might also come under pressure. Would the marriage be able to continue forever?
So many questions. Finish us off, Vu.
Yes, if scientists are successful in dramatically extending life, it is clear that society will need to change fundamentally. It may be the case that within a few years we will be offered the choice of letting nature taking course or accepting treatment to prolong life indent-
In,
indefinitely.
indefinitely. Very good. Very good on that last word. Indefinitely. All right. Class, is there a paragraph that you would want the meaning explained more, that you did not quite understand the meaning?
Mm,
Is there a paragraph or a point that you did not quite understand? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes or no?
No,
Okay.
everything's clear.
Okay. Then my next question is, what is one point that you found very interesting in this reading? I thought there were many interesting points, but what is one interesting point you'd want to share?
Well,
I'll start with Julio. Yeah, yes. I'll start with Julio. Thank you, Julio. And I'll go with Ampi, and then after Ampi, Anton. Go on, Julio.
yeah, about the way that society would work if we could live forever, talking about marriage. I mean, it's hard enough to stay married for 50 years. So imagine trying to stay married for 1,000 years. That would be insanity. And about well, to have the same. Well, I don't think that that would be a problem. Like to have the same job for so many years. I think that maybe you can, if this were the case, we would be able to study different careers and maybe uh, different majors and maybe
Mm,
being pursuing different careers for life. That would be interesting.
okay. Yeah, that would be interesting. Uh, but then I have another idea or thought. Would only the rich people live for a long time? Or would it be something available to everyone?
Only
Hmm.
Ampero,
rich
what?
people. Only
Okay,
rich people.
sorry, Hyde. What is your point, Hyde?
Only rich people can live longer.
Because you're thinking only they would be able to afford it? Or why do you say that?
Because so far the retirement is 65, right? If
About.
people can live 1,000 years, how they can live? What they can eat? 1,000 years. No job.
Uh,
Jobless.
no, it wouldn't mean the question is asked at the very end.
Yeah, so
Or
only
it
rich
is
people
clear that we
live
will need to
longer.
change fundamentally. It means there are some things that we need to change in society, of course.
Even medical treatment very important if we want to live longer.
Mm-mm. Okay, we'll talk about that. Ampi, what was interesting to you?
Well, the point that they cannot play like a god, but the way that Heidi said, it is yes, we are going to be overpopulation here. There is no more
Populated.
space populated, yes, um, and there are a lot of people that is not going to do anything because everything is going to be full. Nobody is going to leave their jobs. They are going to be working forever in the same place. And what is going to happen with the new generation? It's um, and I don't know, maybe the or if they are going to have another criteria in, and they are not going to have more children anymore because they can live forever. So it's a strange situation.
A strange situation. We can always go to Mars, like Julio says. Think about
when
this.
when you have
Hmm?
oxygen there, or
Maybe, Ampero. Think about this, Ampero. Um, what if society were able to live where people express themselves? They did arts, music, they danced, they still sang, they ate, they married, they had children, but nobody had to work. When I say work, I mean nobody had to earn a living to worry about how am I going to eat or where am I going to stay for shelter.
We are going to be in paradise already.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay, then I guess maybe the question is, do you think it's possible to have paradise here on Earth?
Just with God with us.
Okay, all right. This is where John Lennon plays Imagine all the people living in harmony. Do you know
In
that song?
harmony.
Imagine? No, it goes, it's called Imagine. And he says, imagine if everybody lived together in harmony. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Yeah.
If everyone is possible to live forever, you know that the selfishness of people is going to appear, and someone want to create something different, and there is going to be a fight forever.
The selfishness of people will
Yeah,
will ruin it for everyone.
yeah.
Oh man, that's amazing. Anton, what part of the article was that was very impactful or that
Oh, the
you
first
enjoyed?
for me is others argue that there is little difference between extending someone's life and saving it. I think it's important this paragraph because uh, it's related with uh, in any case save your life, or if you have an accident, a doctor tries to save you, but in this case they are talking about saving you in prolonging your life. uh, I have any other song of Alphaville, Forever
You have
Young.
another. Yes, oh, I
Do
love
you
that song.
do, yes, this is a reflection too, because in the main part of the song you can hear, do you really want to live forever? I think it's a reflection because it's in one part he wants to live forever, but in other case it's not the sensation or the feeling.
Mm,
I think it's the same. It's impacting, it's shocking that you can live for 1,000 years, and I think it's a moral issue, and you have to decide by yourself. I think it's difficult to find your song in the same age as you, because when you were near of 1,000 years, your son is similar than you, and this is no difference. I think it's too difficult to think about, and I don't want to be in this situation.
you don't want, but okay. I'm playing the devil's advocate now. Not the devil's advocate, but I want to stretch our imagination or our thoughts. Now, for us, each country has a different lifespan, a general lifespan. In Mexico or in Colombia, it may be shorter than maybe in Norway or England, maybe longer. Die around 80. For some people, they die around 60. That's very young, I think. And some people die around 100 in different countries. What if it's just a different culture where we live until 1,000? Culture will learn to adapt.
Yes, but
You don't think that's possible, Anton? Like we will learn how to deal with it.
yeah, but the thing is, I'm thinking about it. Today is science fiction, I think. Uh, we have to improve a lot, and we need to find a solution for many diseases. And I'm sure that we are not taking into account that if we could live in 1,000 years, uh, some different diseases could appear. We don't know. We are counting that we can live 100 years, but not 1,000. It's probably we can. Uh, I don't know, but if we are making this science fiction, we have to take into account these other things may appear.
Oh, okay, all right. You know, if we told people 100 years ago that there would be a person teaching a class to 7 different countries at the same time, talking into a box, they may have thought this was crazy or science fiction.
I prefer the idea instead of living forever to be able to be
Choose when you
reborn.
die.
No,
Hmm.
reborn. Like to start over. Sometimes you make so many mistakes and you screw up things up and it's hard to deal with that for a
Hmm.
1,000 years. I mean, a lot of things in your mind, memories and struggles, and I would just prefer to have the chance to
Be born again.
push, yeah, press the reset button and start over
You want to live in a
from the
video
very
game, Julio?
beginning, from the top. Yeah, I want to be a baby again.
No, in a video game.
Ah, in a video game?
Yeah.
No, I was thinking about being a baby, then be born again, start over, having another childhood.
Okay. No, no, I feel you. Uh, yeah. That sounds like
Being an
science fiction, though.
adult, being an adult for 1,000 years, that's not funny.
You don't know. You don't. That's not fun. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know because you haven't done it, and I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, we are forgetting about an old lady who always uh, does things for a reason, and that's Mother Nature. There's a
Yeah.
reason why we don't live forever.
And there might be a reason why we're living so young. I mean, most of the world who practice religion, Christians and Muslims, believe that man used to live for a very long time. Man used to live for thousands or a couple hundreds of years.
Well, there's no scientific evidence of that. As many things that the Bible says. I mean,
Hmm. Yeah, but who is to say we can't? We're not supposed to live for thousands of years. Who's to say that's a wrong thing?
well, it is in our genes. Our lifespan is determined in our genetic pool. It is
Yeah,
written already.
I think it is affected by our lifestyle also. Technology, we have artificial light, so I think we're not getting as much sleep. I think there's toxins in our food. I think it is possible to live longer, and we're supposed to live longer, but because of our lifestyle, we live short lives. Of course, that's my opinion. I could be wrong. Yeah. Let's Okay, I'll look at that. I'll look at that in a moment, Ampy. Let's look at our some comprehension questions. Okay. I'm gonna direct this to Heidi. She left. Facial and Vu. Um, Facial, can you please read question one, comprehension question, and try to answer it?
How will okay? How long will people be able to live for? Um,
According
be
to the
able to
reading.
live for. Okay. Okay. It's kind of.
Is it too small? The answer is found in paragraph 2.
Yes, with only this one live on average to 1,000 years.
Yes. All right. They said on average it will be about 1,000 years. Okay. Vu, do you remember why people will die? The article said people will only die because of.
Mm, I think because of mm, uh, accident of fatal accident.
Okay. Their end would only come if there were a fatal accident. What does fatal mean? Do you know, Vu?
Mm, I think it's suddenly or dangerous.
Something that takes your life. So you die. Only an accident where you die.
Yes. Yes.
All right. And let's go for our last question. Actually, let's skip it because we already talked about that a little bit. Okay. Let's go into our collocations. Now, these are words that are usually paired together. We went over them before, or we mentioned some of them. Critical, yes. Fatal would be also critical facial. All right. Julio, can you do number 2? All right. Facial, can you do number 3? Anton, can you do number 4? Ampi, can you do number 5? Okay. And Vu, you'll take number 6. We'll do number 7 together. I'll do number 1 as an example. 2 words that usually go together: scientific breakthroughs. Scientific breakthroughs. Those are, a breakthrough is an amazing discovery. Scientific means in science, so discovery in science. Jose, can you try number 2? Julio, I apologize. Why did I say Jose?
No problem.
All right.
Dismiss story as a myth.
Okay. As a myth. Ding dong, ding dong. Remember, dismiss means to say it's not important. So if you dismiss someone's story, you said it's not important because it's a myth. It's something unbelievable. Go for it, facial. A
A
fatal
fatal accident.
accident. Ding dong, ding dong. A critical accident, as you said, or an accident that causes your death. Go, Anton. Anton? Are you there? I think he's distracted. All right, we'll skip that one. All right. Ampi, can you go with it? Play
God.
God. Ampi, what does play mean here?
Try to be like God.
Good. All right. I'm thinking of another word that begins with P. Can anybody guess what that word is? PR. Pretend. Pretend. All right.
Mhm.
When you play something like play mother, pretend to be a mother. Okay. All right. Anton, are you with us? All right, Vu, go for come. Number 6.
Come take its course.
No.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, there are only 3. It's not take its course, so it's under pressure or issues. Come issues or come under pressure. Okay, I'll give you the answer. The answer is come under pressure. Okay. We'll look at it here. All right. Look at line number 17. The family structure might also come under pressure. Would marriage be forever?
I see, teacher.
Mm-hmm. So if something comes under pressure, what do you think that means?
That
Go for
it
it.
is stressed until a breaking point.
Very good.
Until it reaches a breaking point.
It means it has stress is being applied. If something comes under pressure, that means stress is being applied. Right now we're talking about the family structure, something intangible. All right. Very good, Julio. Class, let's do these last two together. We raise
Issues.
issues. Okay. That means to bring attention to something. Okay. Raise issues. And the last one, let nature
Take
take
its
its
course.
course. Ampero, what does that mean to you? Let nature take its course.
That let the things to follow the normal way. Don't try to change anything.
All right. When nature takes its course, a course is a road or a path. Yeah, let things happen naturally.
Mhm.
Follow Mother Nature, as Julio said. Okay, so these are collocations that we learned in 5. Scientific breakthroughs, dismiss a story as a myth, a fatal accident, raise an issue, play God, come under pressure, and let nature take its course. I'll let you look at these afterwards, or you can download them. But right now, I want us to check our understanding of the collocation by putting them in these sentences. Okay? I'll do number 1 as an example. The discovery of penicillin was a major
Scientific breakthrough.
very good. It was only 1, so it's breakthrough. All right, discovery of penicillin was a major scientific breakthrough. Very good, Ampero. Everybody's dropping out. Wow. All right. Boo, can you take number 2? Boo.
Uh,
Julio, you'll take number 3. Facial, number 4. And Anton, if you come back, you'll do number 5. Go, Boo.
2 cars were involved in a fatal accident.
Ding dong, ding dong. Very good. Jose.
It's me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Many people have dismissed the story of the Yeti as a myth.
Dismissed. Very good. Made it the past tense as the Yeti as a myth. Very good. Facial, number 4.
Living for 1,000 years, practical, social. Mm. Yes, as living for what is it? Let
It's a little
it,
bit hard.
yeah. Let no. It's not page
Okay.
Erase
Go on.
practical and social issues.
Raises practical and social issues. Very good. It brings these issues or these problems to our attention. Very good. Very good. Very good. Anton, are you there? All right, let's do it together. Is cloning a good idea, or are scientists
Playing God.
playing God? Pretending to be God. Ampero, can you do number 6?
When I get a cold, I don't take medicine. I just let nature take its course.
Sometimes you say let nature take hers. No, let nature take its course. That's correct. Capital N. All right, and who wants to do the last one? Anyone?
Me.
Okay.
Um, the prime minister come come under pressure when the economy was.
When the economy worsened. Class, there's one thing wrong with that. What should it be?
Third person.
Third person, yes. But what should it be?
Came in past.
Past tense. Very good. The prime minister came under pressure when the economy worsened. All right, very good. Hope you understand those phrases. Raises the issue, dismisses it. as a myth. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Let's go into our discussion questions. We have 10 minutes. I'll stay for an extra 5. Simple yes or no question. Would you like your life? Would you like treatment to extend your life indefinitely? I think I know the answer, but let's hear it. Let's hear it, guys.
Well, in my opinion, I I would like to let things as they are already. I don't want to live any longer.
You want to let
Uh,
nature take its course.
yeah, exactly. And I don't like to. Well, I wouldn't like to spend 1,000 years. Um, why? Just because it's such a long time, and I'm kind of lazy, so I just want to live like a regular 50 years or something more and do what I was intended to do in this life and just pass the torch to someone else.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Um, I'm gonna follow that up though. I'm gonna say personally for me, yes, I would want to extend my life. I heard why you said it, but I think there's so many things I want to do, and if I can be healthy, if I was sick, maybe not. But if I could be healthy and live my life and travel places, I could meet all of you. I could meet Julio, who is also named Jose,
Yeah, that's
Anton,
my
Facial,
second name, my
your
middle
second name.
name. Yeah,
Oh, really?
but no, but
Oh, okay.
you just have to. I mean, I think that's fish. I mean, you are stealing someone else's spot in this world.
I'm not.
So
They
that's
can
my
come and
opinion,
join
of
me.
course.
They can come and join me. We'll do it
No, they
together.
can't because you are taking. I mean, there's just limited seats in life. You cannot have everyone here. You just have to enjoy the ride while you have it, and then
Okay. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you continue because I have a question. Do you take medicine, or if you get sick, do you help to make yourself better? Think about it. I'm gonna let the other people answer the question. Would you
yeah,
like treatment?
I know where you're going, but not
No, no,
not.
no. I'm not. This was the same question raised inside the article. This was the same question raised inside the article. So it is something to ask yourself. Think about it, Jose. But
Thank
guys, Julio,
No problem. I like Jose.
would you like treatment to extend your life indefinitely? Facial. Let me hear what Indonesia has to say.
Um, I think because treatment. I would like to die. I don't want to extend my life, and and then because it's kind of selfish for me to live
Sorry.
long,
Continue, continue.
and then I don't know. Yeah, it's just kind of selfish.
Okay. All right, all right. Good, good, good point. Not well, okay, I understand your point. I won't say it's a good point, but I understand it. Um, I'm not saying it's a bad point. Vu, what do you think? And Anton, if you're back.
I wish I could prolong my life. I will enjoy my life with a long time. Uh, do a lot of things with my family, with my friends. I think it's good, um, but now, uh, but now the human just live in uh, 100 years. Um, uh, I think if scientists uh, can find the achievement to extend my life, uh, I will pay money for it.
Okay. All right. All right. Interesting. We have another one who would want to extend. Anton, are you back? All right, go for it, MP.
Well, I don't want to. I think if you take medicines, it's just because you have to protect yourself of the damage that the human being have produced in our media. But if you are pretending to to be like God, it's something different. When you take medicine, it's just to recover for the sickness that the man has produced, but it's not the same. It's just trying to live forever.
I disagree with you, but
I
I
know.
understand the opinion you have. Look at it. If you have cancer and somebody cuts that cancer out of your body, you're playing God. You're pretending to be God. Um, and if you're here, it doesn't mean you're selfish because you can live your life. What if Mother Teresa extended her life to serve others? Is she being selfish? I don't think so. Maybe you may think so. I don't think so.
But we all have a timer, teacher, and it's in
Yes.
our
Yes,
DNA.
we do.
I mean, it is already written. It's on our genes. Even if you are healthy, your
So
body
what
is
about people who
constantly
get cancer?
generating cells. Well,
People who
they
get cancer.
they are
Should
definitely suffering from an illness, from a condition that it's also in their genes, but it's what you would call some sort of mutation that will
and
definitely shorten their lives.
what if we can change that mutation? What if we could say, "Hey, you can live longer.
No,
Hey,
Yes,
you can live for 10 years longer.
yes, we
10
will
more
live
years."
better. I think we will live
And then
better.
you would live better.
Yes, better do better thing to society.
We could improve it maybe, yeah.
Yes.
Julia, what if 10 years longer? Would you do it?
10 years longer.
Yeah.
Um, 10 years longer. But what is the starting point? I mean,
But
how do
and you
you
have a
know it's
quality
ten
of
years
life.
longer? Nobody knows when you're
You have
going
a
to die. So how do you know it's gonna be 10 years longer?
okay, when the doctor says you only have 6 months to live, they don't know when you're gonna die. Nobody knows when you're going to die. But what if they said okay, we know that your cells are dying off, so we have an idea of when you're going to die. But we can make it so your cells don't die off, and you will live an average of 10 years.
No, I will let the process go its way as it is intended to be.
Ampero, and facial. If someone said I can make sure you live 10 years longer than the average person, would you do it? 10 years, not 1,000, just 10.
If I am ill,
What?
if I am ill under a treatment,
Just now. I'm going to offer it to you, Ampero, for this right here. 20. 20 pesos.
but I like to let nature take its course.
You'd like to let nature take its course?
Yes.
I don't, okay, what about you, facial? 10 years.
Just 10 years?
Just? Yeah, just.
You know, if I wonder if I give by 10 years, um, I could I have to understanding what we have to live for what we have to live for what, and then what, and understanding some experiences and be being teacher or kind of teacher that teaching to people our experiences or what about 10 years and then die. That's all.
So your purpose would change. Your life purpose would change.
Yeah, kind of that.
Okay, okay. Now here's another interesting question, and no, MP, you won't sell your soul. Um, what if now, Julio? I assume you're in your mid 30s. About that?
I'm in my early 30s.
Early
I'm
30s. Okay.
30. I'm 30
Okay.
actually.
Oh, you're 30. Oh, you're 30. Yeah. Well, you must have got your law degree very young. Um, my question is, what if I said I can give you a medical treatment and you go back 10 years and now it's as if you're 20. Would you do that?
Mm, You're trying to trick me here. Probably I would.
No, I'm not trying to trick you. I'm just asking.
Yeah, probably I would.
So
I
you
would
would
do that just once. Just once.
so you would not add 10 years to your life, but you would go back 10 years.
Yeah, I would like to have the same energy I used to have 10 years ago.
But what if I could do that with your life right now? That's the same thing.
No, it's not the same. I would. I mean, I know I want to go 10 years back. I want to have the same energy I used to have 10 years early, but I don't want to live 10 years more than I'm supposed to. I mean, if I'm going to live till 80, I mean,
What if you could live till 80 with the energy of a 20-year-old? Boom.
yeah, I mean that's a very convenient way to see things, but at the end you have to look at the big picture. And the big picture is
What is that?
that we human beings are here for a reason. We have a timer, we have a time limit, and we have to let ourselves go for the new generations to come and to continue improving. And that's the way it goes. It's recycling generation to generation. I mean, if our parents probably
Okay, go on.
if our parents knew the secret of eternal life, probably we won't be here today because they will be so selfish thinking about themselves and that they want to live 100,000 years just as teenagers and enjoying life, and they wouldn't give us a chance to be here and try to do it ourselves.
But you guys are assuming that, if someone's living for a long time, they're going to be living for themselves. Uh, Did you not ever think you're living your life, a long life, to give to others?
Yeah, but
Okay,
you're
I
taking
understand.
someone's
Sorry,
spot.
sorry, 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 Julio. And you're taking someone's spot. I hear you. I just want to say goodbye to everyone. Thank you for coming, those who did come. I'm just going to stay here about 5 more minutes. But if you need to go, I understand. And if you want to stay, that's okay. All right. Julio, what did you say?